Capi, this is your reading for the month of October 2022, and I've drawn a card from this new deck that my brother gave me called the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and you got Mandrake, sensuality. You know what's beneath the deck? You get the Empress, and in the reverse, and you get the Emperor here as your advice. So I think that you are moving into masculine mode for the month of October, like more of an active mode instead of receptive. Maybe you've come out of a time of receptivity, although we get the moon there, so it also suggests receptivity, new beginnings, a Fool card. You are ready, maybe even on the brink of something new. Beautiful. Capi, what could work against you is your lack of self-belief. That's the solar plexus. Working with the sun is going to be work in your favor. So just be conscious of this. Keep being conscious of this. This requires, it's almost like you are being required to just adore yourself this month. And these two are linked. Our sense of sensuality and sexuality depends on how we feel about ourselves, how our sense of self-belief, and they are mirroring each other. So you need to work on those two, Capi. And here you have the moon. Work with the moon, like just sit under the moon, no matter whether it's full or new moon. Maybe try and do it every day and just let the rays of the moon wash over you, Capi. That's what I've been doing, and it's so calming, it's so beautiful. And allow what comes to come. But just, you get deception and envy in reverse. Maybe for some Cappies, you have been too much in your feels, in the feminine energy in a way, and so taking on things as hurts that are not hurts. But for some of you, there might have been this deceptive energy around you. So take it as it fits for you, but there is a release of that. You're saying, okay, even if it is true, even if there are people or things that are not working in my favor, I can engage or I can disengage and just ignore them. That's the feeling that I'm getting. We'll see when we get clarifiers. I'm very curious what that's about. So you get 2 4s in your advice. This is a card of Scorpio, and this is the card of Aries. That's a card of Cancer. This is about death and rebirth. Very powerful. And this is about standing in your power, standing in your masculine power, not your feminine power in the month of October. There's something that's requiring this this authoritative energy of you, Capi. For some of you, it's a partner that requires you to be standing up to them. But there's something that's transforming. I think that you are moving from an overly sensitive feminine to an authoritative masculine, and it's not a bad thing. It means that that's what you're needing. You don't have to be an asshole. So there could be a relationship around you, some kind of really divine partnership. And you get letting go of tradition, letting go of things that this is the way it should be. And where is tradition holding you back? Or where's a traditional way of thinking? Something to do with tradition, where is that holding you back? With the Fool card, you get the card of Cancer, movement. Wow. Capi, whatever's going on, it looks like positive movement forward, a new beginning, like you're going to have to take a risk. Some new beginning is being presented to you, and you are guided that you have the ability. The Chariot has 2 horses, and this risk that you're going to take might require you to balance two very opposing forces, opposing but complementary forces. And the metaphor of the Chariot is that one horse wants to go one way, one wants to go the other. One is black, one is white. Talking about the polarities, which is also showing up with the King and Queen of Swords and the Emperor and the Empress. So there's something about those polarities that are playing out in the month ahead. It's really powerful, but you have the ability to steer them. You have the reins, is what I want to say. And then with the solar plexus, you get the 8 of Wands. This maybe this is your challenge, is before you speak, go to a place of confidence, Capi. You are maybe questioning your confidence. It even could be in a relationship. So say it's a new relationship and you haven't had dates for so long. So before you go, work with the sun and the solar plexus energy. Maybe wear yellow. Focus on this idea of confidence. Likewise, in a project or in a work relationship, before you speak, speaking is going to be very important, and your lack of confidence can get in the way of that, meaning that you sell yourself short, or you present in a way that is not true to you. With the moon card, so you've got both cards of Cancer. You very much in your opposite sign. So you might be a Capi that embraces the feminine, which I see as the Cancerian energy, and but you are being guided to embrace the opposite side of you, which is the masculine. So we get the Five of Cups, and with working for you is letting go of those things that hold you back, letting go of those negative thoughts, working with the moon, and working with the moon and trying to pinpoint where you might sell yourself short, where you might talk things down or put barriers in your way, whatever the case might be. Where are these things? Where do you focus on the negative and not on the possibilities of the partnership, of the positive? And the partnership can be, again, because it's come up for you so many times, it can be this masculine, feminine energy within. So with the deception and envy, you get the Four of Swords. So I think that you're dealing with a big concept in the month of October. So do that withdrawal, the Four of Swords, but do it with the moon, and confront it, actually kind of literally, by literally I mean just pinpoint those things where maybe you even do the self-deception, and that's a strong theme that I'm getting here. So maybe where you also deceive yourself. And with the conflict and defeat, we get the Nine of Cups. So it's like releasing this energy moves you towards your wish fulfillment. Releasing this energy of conflict and deceit. And the Five of Swords is about games that are played, and you might be being called on not to engage in those games. Don't get pulled into them if they are outside of you, and this isn't like an outside energy. So it's like letting that go brings in the wishes that you want. And I feel like this is kind of a lone journey, At the moment, Capi, you are on a lone journey. There is this potential for a partnership, but there's also so much of this needing to do a lone walk. Even if there is a partner around you, this walk is quite important. So there's this needing to look at these swords, these things that hurt you, Capi, maybe, or where you might even engage in these games. You're needing to confront them by using the moon, and in so doing, look at them, face them, so that you can heal them for once and for all, whatever they are and however they show up for you. So there's this transformation. So even your feminine energy is showing up in a no-nonsense way, Capi. There's a huge transformation going on. So you are taking these swords of envy and deception and conflict and defeat, whether it's internal, whether it's you projecting onto others or others the actual experience for you. You're turning that around, and you're harnessing it to be the Queen of Swords. This queen takes no nonsense, speaks their truth, but is still a queen. They still have this nurturing quality about them. But I feel like you are also leaning much more on the masculine energy. The King of Swords is fair, very fair, and they are fair towards themselves and others. So embrace that energy, Capi. And I'm going to leave it there, and you take from it what you will. I think it's a beautiful reading. I send you lots of love. Bye.